Well, the latest drought monitor is out, and drought has really expanded across Minnesota. Not much in the way of rainfall in sight. In fact, more of a roller coaster of temperatures that are largely warmer than normal. So we can really see the expansion of the drought here just in the last week. So this is last week's drought monitor, northeastern Minnesota, southwestern Minnesota, and now this week really expanding about 2.5 times more areas in drought now this week compared to last week. Of course, no rain that we've had. 43% of the state now in moderate drought, up from 16% a week ago, and 94% of the state at least abnormally dry, which is all the yellow areas. Still some pockets of east central Minnesota, northwestern Minnesota that are not in that abnormally dry category thanks to some surplus rainfall that they got lucky with in September. You can see this really tells the story. This is 60-day rainfall departure from normal. Still some areas slightly above normal over that period, northwest and east central Minnesota, but parts of southwestern Minnesota are 5 inches behind in rainfall for the last 60 days. And both the 6 to 10 day, 8 to 14 day outlooks, and really as we look beyond through October, more of the same, abnormally dry conditions, just maybe a couple of lucky chances here and there. Cooler today, a second cold front of the week came through last night, upper 60s for highs here in southern Minnesota, upper 50s to the north. And today, a day with some actual cloud cover. We have some areas of scattered mid-clouds streaming through what are some pretty fast-moving winds aloft today. So the central and southern part of the state, we will see more cloud cover today, but that'll move out in time for the overnight. It's going to be a chilly night, coldest night in 5 months for us in southern Minnesota. Mid-40s in the Twin Cities, some upper 30s in the suburbs. Widespread 30s for northern and western Minnesota. I think we'll see a lot of frost in northern Minnesota, but the heat comes surging back in Saturday. Low 80s again Saturday. Windy too. Another day with potentially critical fire weather conditions. And the next cold front Saturday might touch off some showers. Northeastern Minnesota, western Wisconsin. It looks like the timing of that front is such that most of us won't see much of anything. The European model continues to be one of the more aggressive models. Does create a little rainfall in Wisconsin and northeastern Minnesota, but all of this is relatively insignificant, unfortunately. Not enough moisture in that front, just moving too fast, it looks like. But behind it will be cooler again Sunday, back in the 60s for highs, low to mid 50s Sunday morning if you're running the Twin Cities Marathon. Ideal weather, really, for the marathon Sunday morning. Warming back up pretty quickly, though, mid to late week. Next week, look at this, mid to upper 70s for highs. And this is significant because as we keep having these same temperatures, the normal temperatures keep dropping. So the anomalies, that departure from where we should be, just continues to expand. So next week, 78 degrees is 17 degrees above normal. Whereas last week, it would have only been 10 degrees above normal. So it would just, the heat continues to linger. So cooler today, as I mentioned, a cold night tonight, and then 70 tomorrow, back above normal. 80 Saturday. Weekend looks dry for us in the Twin Cities. And then next week, those temperatures continue to climb back upward with no rain in the forecast.